together.
Okay. And do you need the you need to work with the venue to monetize that, right?
Yes.
I see. And so okay, because there's been a few concerts that remind me of it over the years, at least in here in the Bay Area.
Yes.
There's one that's Let's Lunch. It's kind of similar, which is it's just everyday matches. Well, you just say which days you want to you're available for lunch, and then just everyday matches you with a person for lunch.
There's a match app.
Yeah, and then afterwards you give a rating for the other person. That one's for professional networking. And then if you have the most highest rating, then you meet with their famous investor for lunch or something. I don't think that one's survived over the years, but I think usually the tough thing here is just how much, what kind of traction you have to create enough monetization to power a team. I guess powering a team is much cheaper in Taiwan there, but a lot of times, a lot of startups, they get to proof of traction revenue, and maybe it's even like revenue that feels really good if you're just doing it part-time, but then it's hard to then you have to think about, okay, how many customers do I need on what kind of, before we cover full-time engineers in their full salary. And sometimes a lot of startups don't pass that test. And so if you need to work in a venue, that also means that if you want to become global, it's a lot of door-to-door work, right? Just visiting the restaurants. Yeah. There's another one dating called Coffee and Bagel.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
I know that.
they do really well.
They do really well here.
Yeah, they started in San Francisco.
Coffee means bagel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it in Taiwan too. I tried it, but
yeah, they started in the San Francisco area, and actually, two of my friends are actually getting married, and we met there. And it's funny because I knew two of them independently from UCLA, and they didn't know each other until 10 years later, and then they met each other on Coffee and Bagel. And I actually had no idea. I only found out they were even dating when they posted they got engaged. so yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, they also have another business model for like member subscriber feed per month, right? But now they just launched, so they don't really have the data.
Actually, we will make this platform as a platform that you can sell your lunchtime. Everyone can beat another people's lunchtime as you wish. Like if you sell your lunchtime for other users, and you don't have to say I want to sell my lunchtime. You just post your lunchtime, or you just select the restaurant, and maybe you want to talk about startup or investment or something. Like maybe you have thousands of fans on your Facebook or other social platform. And many people want to meet you through a dinner time or a cup of coffee. So if there are hundreds of people who sign up to your lunchtime, and so there are many applicants who compete with others. So maybe they can bid maybe $1,000, $2,000, then you can see them more easily. If you choose them, they will pay you. They will pay like $1,000, $2,000 for you, and we will charge and separate the revenue with the host. Yeah, so that's one kind of our business model. Because there are many self-media and many celebrities on the internet, so we want to make this platform as another platform for them to make money. Yes.
Okay. That'd be useful if you can get this to be a fun thing to do for the celebrities, and maybe have a competition against each other to see who can get the highest bids. I think those usually help. I remember back in the day for Twitter, even today it's not very user-friendly, but it was just always stuck in, the Silicon Valley and people who read TechCrunch. But the way it actually broke into the mainstream is when Ashton Kutcher started promoting it and say, I want to challenge CNN to see who can reach 1 million followers. And that's when the mainstream started paying attention to it more. So, yeah, great.
So if you guys have some question to how to get into the American market,